What's up, everybody? I came across this article talking about 15 first round draft prospects that should be avoided. Basically saying these guys should not be considered first round draft picks. And this coming from an ex Jet scout, so that should tell you something. He's not good at evaluating NFL talent. So, but there's some names on here that surprised me. Those are the only names I'm gonna go over. I'm not going over all 15. But the names that surprised me was Kenny Pickett, Sam Howell, Chris Olave, Jordan Davis, Evan Neal, and Derek Stingley Jr. This guy is saying none of these guys should be considered first round draft picks. I don't know what he evaluates and what he see, but he don't know what the hell he talking about. But as far as Kenny Pickett from Pitt, like this is what he said about Kenny Pickett. A one-hit wonder who looks jumpy in the pocket. Prior to 2021, he threw a high interception to touchdown ratio over his 4 college seasons. 39 touchdowns to 25 interceptions. Pickett is rough around the edges and he does not throw the easiest ball to catch. Now his small size glove hand will attempt to throw an even bigger NFL regulation size football. I mean, this guy, he's saying it's not a first round draft pick, okay? This past season was his breakout year, which was his senior season. He threw for 4,319 yards, 42 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Okay. Yeah, he in his first 4 years, he might have had 39 touchdowns, 25 interceptions, but he blew all that out the water in the 2021 season. But he was there for 5 years. 2017, I guess he was a backup because he only threw for 500 yards. But 2018, he threw for 1,969 yards, 12 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. 2019, right at 3,100 yards with 3,098 yards, 13 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. 2020, a little bit over 2,400 yards, 13 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. But like I said, this past season with 42 touchdowns and 7 interceptions blew all that out the water. In my opinion, he is a first round draft pick. I mean, you got guys at the quarterback position that only started 1 year and blew it out the water and went in the first round and is successful in the NFL. So you can't just automatically say this guy should not be a first round draft pick. That is crazy. And he's saying this guy is a career backup. Well, that's fine. He'll be making his money. I tell you that. Shit, look at fucking AJ McCarron. He ain't never been a starter, but somehow he's still in the NFL. This might be his 10th season. So he's still there, and he's been a career backup. I'm sure a career backup pay don't look that bad. So hey, if that's what I gotta be, that's what I'd be if I was him. Then he talked about Sam Howell, another quarterback at North Carolina. This is what he says about Sam Howell. I run first quarterback, and this year's Zach Wilson, only without Wilson's 4.4 40 speed and ability to improve. Howell runs a 5.7 and averaged 2.7 yards rushing attempt. Howell hears footsteps, lacks downfield focus, and has inconsistent ball placement at the intermediate to deep levels. This guy is off the chain, man. I really don't know what the hell this guy is talking about. But Sam Howell, 2019, his first year, starting threw for 3,641 yards, 38 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. 2020, he threw for 3,586 yards, 30 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. This past year was his worst year now. He threw for 3,056 yards, 24 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. So if those are not first round numbers, I don't know what the hell they is, man. The dude is fucking crazy. And so I don't know what to say about this guy. Like I say, he was a scout for the Jets. So I really don't think he know what in the hell he talking about. Fucking Jet scout. But anyway, uh, let's move to the next guy, Chris Olave. Now this is one of the best receivers in this draft, and he was one of the most successful receivers in his college football career. I mean, he was the go-to guy for Ohio State the past 2 years. So this is what he says about Chris Olave. He says he coasts on natural ability and only cares about making the big highlight splash play. Easily gets rerouted and gives up if he's not the intended receiver. Routes tend to look sloppy and he struggles to create separation at the intermediate route level. Yards after catch is average looking. He has a small catch radius and he will not go out of his way basically to get the catch or whatever. And he says 65 catches, 103 targets. He says has bust written all over him, and he said he should be a 5th round draft pick. This man is crazy. He also said Sam Howell is a bust waiting to happen, and he should be 5th to 7th round draft pick. But the dude is out of his damn mind. But Chris Olave, 5th round draft pick, that's where he got him at. And he got bust written all over. He out of his damn mind. I guarantee you, Chris Olave will be a 1st round draft pick, and he will be starting his rookie season in the NFL. I have no doubt about that. And for some team in the NFL, he gonna have a big impact. So this guy don't know what the hell he talking about. So, oh well. I can't believe he's saying Chris Olave got bust written all over. Damn. All right. Who's next? Evan Neal from Alabama, offensive tackle. He says Evan Neal is Mecca Becton 2.0. He was 390 pounds in high school, but has trimmed down to 351 where he stayed there after he gets paid. Even at 351, Neal showed questionable lateral foot speed. Okay, he ain't have much to say about Evan Neal, but he's saying he should a 2nd round. He's grading him as a 2nd round draft pick. Now, granted that Alabama, they offensive line had problems, but it wasn't coming from the left side because Evan Neal was the left offensive tackle. The right side where all the problems was, not on Evan Neal's side. So maybe he missed that. I don't know. But we'll see where Evan Neal go. I ain't got too much to say about what he said about Evan Neal because shit, I am not looking at no damn lateral foot speed when I'm looking at a lineman blocking, so I don't know. But I'm quite sure Evan Neal is going to go in the 1st round. That's my opinion. But like I said, this guy is an ex-Jet scout, so I'm not putting too much into what he talking about without all the damn bust that came through the damn Jets. Hell, they have got some great players and they still can't win. So, oh well. Next we got who we got next? Jordan Davis. This is what he said about Jordan Davis. Now, granted, Georgia, basically everybody on their defense was great this season. Not just, everybody. I didn't give Jordan Davis much credit either, but after seeing the combine, kind of boost my little image of him. But combine, really, that ain't got nothing to do with the game. Hell, look at how Tom Brady did in the combine, and look how his career went. But anyway, this is what he said about Jordan Davis. This year's combine darling, who only managed to post 37 solo tackles and 7 sacks in his entire 4 years at Georgia. On game film, 340-pound Davis is a sub-defensive lineman who is a very limited area run defender and an underachieving pass rusher. a poor man's Albert Hainsworth. And he's saying Jordan Davis, he's grading Jordan Davis as a 5th round draft pick. So, granted, Jordan Davis was on a great defense. Granted, he got subbed in and out a lot. He only had 7 sacks in 4 years and 37 solo tackles. But you also got to understand, which I didn't really give him credit either, but the dude was getting double teamed all the time. It was sometimes that he didn't get double teamed and he didn't make an impact on the play. But the guy is going to take up some space. And, you know, I know he ran a 4.7. It's 4.78 at the combine, but I'm sure you ain't going to play at a 4.78 speed as a lineman. Now, with that kind of speed, they can use him in different positions along the line, which Georgia did. They used him at nose tackle some, they used him at left tackle, right tackle, whatever. But with that kind of speed and him being that big and got that much power, he could be used as a goddamn edge rusher also. But I doubt if they use him as that. But he could be with that speed and that power. But and if he can get off the line quick, I'm sure as an edge rusher, he'll be able to get to the quarterback. But the NFL is a totally different beast. But yeah, he's graded. He'll probably go in the 1st round. But if it was me, I have him at 2nd round. But to have this guy as a 5th round draft pick, you out of your damn mind. He's not a 5th round draft pick. I'll give him 2nd at best, and that's an early 2nd. You know, well, at the least. Early 2nd round at the least. But I'm quite sure he's gonna go in the 1st round. But Albert Hainsworth, he wasn't a bad player himself. He was big as hell. So, but he was bigger than Jordan Davis, I tell you that. But we'll see where he falls. But I think he will have a successful career. Now you done had guys in college that got drafted in 4th, 5th, 6th round that didn't have much of an impact in college, but then they get to the NFL and they tear it up. So you never know. And then we got, who else he said? Derek Stingley Jr. that stood out to me. He didn't have too much to say about Derek Stingley. He says he's a high injury risk, and his last interception was in 2019, and he graded him as a 2nd round draft pick. But he also said Derek Stingley is basically living off the reputation of his family, meaning his father. We know his dad played NFL football. He was good as hell too. But he didn't have too much to say about Derek Stingley. But Derek Stingley, his freshman season was his best season. And then I understand he only played 3 games last season. He got hurt. 2020, I think he was nicked up to it and shit like that. But his freshman season, he had 31 solo tackles, 38 total, but 31 was a solo, 7 assisted. He had 6 interceptions. I mean, so yeah, 15 pass deflected. So he'll be an impact, and I think going into the into the NFL season next year, he'll be a starter also, for somebody, guaranteed. And I don't think it'll be just because of his family or his name. It'll be because of his talent and ability to cover anybody that they put on him. But we'll see. But for this guy to say Chris Olave, Kenny Pickett, Derek Stingley Jr., Sam Howell, Evan Neal, and Jordan Davis, all those guys is not a 1st round draft pick. He done lost his ever-loving mind. I just don't get it, man. I don't get it. So we'll see how it work out. Let me know in the comment section what y'all think about what this guy said about these guys. And I know. I know he don't know what the hell he talking about. But y'all just comment. Tell me what y'all think. And also, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe, like, and comment button. So, hey, I'll talk to y'all later. And roll tide.